Hey folks, Real Honesty with John Ritland. I'm John Ritland's episode 5 of Rapid Fire. Basically, it's like my quick takes shows, that I did, last year. And I've done Rapid Fire this year. Decided to bring the format back where I talk about a few subjects in particular and just go a few minutes on each. Or, 8-10 minutes on one topic. Today's subject is going to be a few things, in particular Reby Hardy, since, her and Matt are married, and congratulations to them, they seem very happy together. Her recent Twitter rant, where she basically slandered TNA for trying to slander the Hardy name, and apparently, TNA Impact Wrestling now, since the TNA name is dead, except for DVDs that, they have with the TNA name on it. I guess Impact Wrestling was suing various cable providers to not broadcast the Hardys on the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, the 15th anniversary show, which I heard was really, really good. I was unfortunately not able to watch. I just was too tired, and finances. I just couldn't swing it this time, and I wasn't feeling well, so just as well. Anyway, Reby Sky went on an insane rant. My God, did she ever. And Reby Hardy. I can't blame her. I really can't blame Reby for that. And here's why. Look, she has gone on Twitter rants before, and I haven't always agreed with her, and I'm not fond of her. But she is standing by her husband. Impact Wrestling is attempting to basically marginalize and hurt the profits that Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, and, Reby could end up, having. And that is kind of ridiculous. Now, Impact Wrestling is trying to claim they own the broken name and gimmick. Matt's claiming that he owns it, and I guess he's applied for a trademark for it. If Impact Wrestling never applied for a trademark for it, and it's never proven that they actually did that before Matt, then they really don't have any ground to stand on. I mean, sure, you have Impact Wrestling, saying, we gave you the platform to show your character and show this gimmick. That's true. Matt had created a character which, not the biggest fan of, but it is certainly over, and he is dedicated to it. Sometimes it's too goofy for me. And I say this wearing a weird Jeff Hardy t-shirt from 2012 that I got on the Brown Bag specials on shoptna.com, which are really good deals, by the way. It sounds like I'm shilling for the company. I'm not. They're just really good deals, and you might as well take advantage of this merch while you can. Matt, though, has really invested in his character and has really done well, and is the talk of many wrestling companies, like which ones will he sign with. Now, currently, the Hardys are with Ring of Honor. Congrats to them. They recently won the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships, which is just a way to further the angle with the Bucks of Youth, the Young Bucks, the team I'm not fond of. I've never been fond of the Young Bucks. I don't hate them. I don't wish them ill. I don't wish they can't earn money. I'm just not a fan of the Young Bucks. It's never happened. I think their gimmick is too ridiculous, too whatever. And to me, throwing about 9 million super kicks a match, just doesn't appeal to me. But anyway, the Hardys do deserve to keep that broken gimmick, in my opinion, unless it's proven that Impact Wrestling has ownership of that. And they really don't have a leg to stand on. And also, considering how they did the negotiations and how paychecks have been late and stuff like that to various talents, and probably including the Hardys themselves, and that's in the past, of course, maybe they might not want to pursue legal action, Impact Wrestling, I mean. Because the Hardys come right back with this kind of stuff like, hey, we did this kind of stuff, and drag their name through the mud. Not that Impact Wrestling hasn't already drugged their name through the mud as it is. They're still rebuilding with Jeff Jarrett, Dutch Mantel, Scott D'Amore's back on, backstage role. Bruce Pritchard's there. I'm not sure how much that's going to help, but who knows? Might help. And they have Alberto El Patron to counter all the talents that they've lost. Now, he's a very good talent. I don't know what good that's going to do. I side with Reby on this in this sense. Should she have gone way, way too over the line? You could argue maybe she shouldn't have. But I get why she did. This is her livelihood. How many years does Matt really have left in the business? How many years does Jeff have left in the business? Earn the money while they can, because I guarantee you these guys will not be wrestling when they're 50. I mean, they might not even be wrestling when they're 45. This might be the last couple years left. I mean, Matt's 3 years older than Jeff, so he'll be 43 this year. And Jeff will be 40 this year. There isn't a whole lot left that these guys can do. Make their money while they're at it, whether it's in Ring of Honor or whether they go to WWE. I believe it was I Am Justified. Look down on my Twitter page, my Twitter timeline, by the way, and my profile, and check out the Twitter handle to make sure. He suggested something about how WWE she uses bargaining chips, swoop in, and say to the Hardys, if they try suing you, we will counter sue and basically sue them out of existence. Because Anthem has the money. I mean, Anthem has money. But I believe WWE has enough money, and Anthem might not want to get in a war about that. The Impact Wrestling brand, they need to just rebuild. Forget about the Hardys. Forget about Drew. Forget about these guys that you let walk or that they didn't agree with the deals that you gave them. Let them walk. And, I mean, the female talents like Jade, let them walk. Let them walk. Let them go make their money somewhere. Because if you actually don't bother suing them and use the footage of them that you have, guess what? You can make some good DVD sales. You can do this kind of stuff, and it would work out pretty well. Impact Wrestling's the brass are not really looking very good here with what they're doing. Anthem, whoever is deciding to sue them, whichever person in Anthem or Impact Wrestling is deciding to sue the Hardys, not a good idea. Because I don't think it's going to work. I think that courts or whatever will side with the Hardys, and I don't think that the lawsuit's going to go anywhere. Now, I mean, I could be wrong by the time this is uploaded. It could be proven, like in the next couple days, that Impact Wrestling owns the broken name. I doubt it. I believe Matt will end up keeping it. And to me, it's the same thing that WWE did with Cody Rhodes and saying he can't use the Rhodes name, which is shit, absolute shit, and they were wrong for that. But Impact Wrestling needs to stop being petty. Reby, she said what she said. Hashtag F that Al. I'm just going to say that. You know what? Hashtag fuck the Al. Or fuck that Al or something like that. Which, look, I mean, it's not the Owl's fault. I mean, it's, I guess, an actual owl that they're naming for the mascot. But, yeah, they need to focus on more things other than naming a damn owl, like rebuilding the company and making sure that the brand's good and they actually have enough talent there to wrestle and they don't piss off the talent they currently have. So that's my thoughts on what has been going on in Impact Wrestling. I want to briefly mention what happened at Ring of Honor's 15th anniversary show. And it's the only Daniel shirt I have, by the way. It's a great shirt, by the way. When him and Kazarian were Bad Influence, now they're The Addiction. At least last time I checked. I haven't been able to keep up on a ton of Ring of Honor, but I've kept up on enough of it to know Christopher Daniels for the multi-time X Division Champion, NWA Tag Champion, World Tag Team Champion in TNA and in Ring of Honor, for all the hard work that he did for years and years and years. He's going to be 46 years old here in about 12 days, actually. I mean, I looked over my calendar there. He was born in 1971. Daniel should have been a TNA champion a couple times over, in my opinion, with how over he was in that company during his couple runs. And if he'd ever gone to Japan, he could have been a champion. I forget who suggested that. Gerard Lloyd. Sorry if I got your name wrong. He comments on my YouTube channel, and I believe his Twitter handle has Marcos in it, but it's not the game _Marcos L. That guy's really cool. But he's a nice guy, and I think he suggested that if Daniels had gone to Japan, that he probably would have been a multi-time champion, which I agree. Daniels never seemed to really get his just due, and finally did. When Kazarian, who had joined the Bullet Club, swerve, bro, he helped Daniels beat Adam Cole. Great stuff. That was fantastic. I did see a little bit of the footage on somebody did upload to YouTube, so I did see that because I wasn't able to watch the show. I was really impressed and so happy for Daniels. The man earned it. He's deserved it, and he's fucking earned it. So bravo to Christopher Daniels. Because the guy's still wrestling great at nearly 46 years old. I just don't know how many years he has left, as good as he is still. So this is a nice, lifetime achievement award, basically. Even if he only keeps it for a few months and drops it at the next pay-per-view. Whatever. Christopher Daniels has certainly finally gotten his just due. And it's such a shame it took this long. So that's what I gotta say. So anyway, congrats to Christopher Daniels. Impact Wrestling needs to stop being petty with the Hardys, move on from that, rebuild their company, and forget about that stuff. And Reby, I mean, stand by her man. Can't blame her. Anyway, do you agree with what I said? Do you disagree? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link is in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I am John Ritlin, and I will see you soon.